Hi everyone, my name is Pooper. Welcome to episode 11 of Factorio 0.15. In the last episode, we finally got some defense set up. We've got some turrets hanging around our base now. We have some ammo production going on, even though it's slow. And in the few episodes ago, we finally got some more automation of our iron, copper, and steel even. So we're making okay progress. The next thing I want to do in this episode now is to work on getting our landfill started. So I assumed landfill took a little bit more than it does, but it actually just takes stone, although it takes a lot of it. So we don't even need any coal. What we're going to just need to do is get some electricity over here and really just get a ton of miners on here and then get some better stone production. So let's do that for now. Let's build a couple more miners. I know we still have to do it by hand. Hopefully not for too much longer though. So we'll do a couple just spaced out like that. Whoops. And let's connect this up somewhere. Oh, I need a couple more poles. Okay, I can do that. But the sooner we get landfill, the more we can start getting automation of kind of the little things like, miners and pipes and things like that that you don't really think about but are still really nice to have automated. There we go. Let's do a light over here. Much better. Then we need a couple more poles right there. And do we have any more miners? No. Okay, we're just kind of waiting around for that, but we do need somewhere to put this. So let me just kind of swing this guy around. And we'll do just some assemblers right here in this little spot, I guess. That'll be fine for now. Oh, and we don't have any assemblers. Let's get a couple more stacks of iron plate though. And our iron throughput has really slowed down, which means we're going to have to expand our smelters yet again here pretty soon. So I will do like that, and then we'll have our output line like that maybe, and then we'll do a little box right there. And we'll need some long-handed inserters. We'll just do it like that. With the previous map I did, where I did the beautiful base tour, I think I did most of the landfill by hand. It took forever. So I want to be this smarter this time around. So we'll just let it fill up, I guess, to its leisure, whatever it wants to do. Just because I know it will take a lot to fill in that. And then also look at how much more vision we have now. We've been able to look at the map more now that we have one radar. We'll have to expand on that in the future as well. Let's do our other inserters so these can finally get producing. And let's do actually more so that they can feed it faster. because it takes so much stone just to make anything. Actually, we will cap this. I don't want to make too much. I can always tell it to make more. And just because I want to unload some of the stuff I have on me, and I don't need so much stone, we will put our excess right there so it can manually feed it when it needs to. And we can do 2 more. And then probably a good idea to do a turret just because this might take a little bit of power. And how much? 15 so far. So we'll just have to let this work over time. It will be slow and it will take a while to fill in all the stuff that we need. But as I've mentioned previously, my plan is to fill in little bits of the water that we're coming close to, mostly right here that I'm pointing at right there. Fill that in. I can do that with a little bit that I have. Okay. Yeah, that'll be slow going. Let's unload some of this stuff that I don't need, like that. And those I definitely don't need. And how's our copper doing? Copper is doing pretty good, actually. I'm guessing that means that we have full ammo production down here. Let's double check. No. No wonder I was having such poor copper throughput, because this isn't connected. I'm trying to think of the best way to do that, and that might actually just be to eliminate this altogether and just connect up our bus here on this side, just like we did on the other side. So again, let's start ripping up just like we did a couple episodes ago. Rip up the stuff we don't need. And we'll let these finish their output. We can start ripping up the inserters though. Okay, these are all done. We'll recycle these as well into expanding our smelting up north. Now, I don't usually do mods, but the one mod I wish I had would be the ore remover, just because I hate building on any ore that isn't mined. It just really drives my OCD wild. So I don't know if that's a mod that we can add on later after we've started the game, just like we have, but I would love to like use the mod on this so that we can start building it, or at least the parts that we'll want like a walkway. But that's, you know, a first world problem. So let's finish putting this in. I think that's right. And we do still have our blueprint book, so we can double check that in a second here. And sorry it's so dark. Let me put down a light there at the very least. Okay, so we'll want to make sure that's not touching anything. Okay, good. Oh, did they? I think they must have, you know, touched up these miners a little bit. I don't remember this like copper looking thing at the end, but the graphics look much better since 0.15 has been released. I really do like it. So let's put in this right here. And then we'll double check using our blueprint. Whoop. That one. So let's stand in the middle, and then we're just going to see if there's any spots that overlap. And it looks like it does, unfortunately. We've got a little couple of spots to the right. That sucks. Okay. I think it's this spot right there that I'm pointing at. That doesn't seem right to me. But I guess it is. I don't know. Let's check it now. Okay, so we fixed that. So now we just have one little part right around here. Yep. And one last check. Okay, good. Everything overlaps just as it should. So now we can connect up our products coming in on this side of the circular hemisphere. And we're out of underground belts. Oh, we don't even have enough to add that, but that's okay. We don't have any products in that belt yet anyway. And this is trickling down. So I can, and I will join up, just like we're doing on that side. We're gonna do kind of like a copper line here that will feed into our automation down below. Let's grab a couple more underground belts while we're at it. Oh, I was trying to think, why are these so slow to make anything? It's just because our iron throughput is poor at the moment. It's like you fix one problem only to have 3 more pop up. Okay, so that should fix, or at least help, our copper throughput problem. And that's why we only have a couple stacks of these. Let me grab what we do have though, so I can put them into the turrets when I remember. How's our landfill doing? Oh, okay, pretty good. Oh, you know, I can finally make a steel axe, so let's do that, and we'll get rid of this one. And then, can I make a better gun? Yes. Alright, so we'll head back up to the top while our better gun is building. Are we still okay on power? Yes. Even though we only have 8 steam engines, actually. And our iron definitely is not keeping up. So many projects we need to do. Copper, okay for now, it's hanging in there, but probably not for long. So I think off camera, while we're waiting for stuff to build up, I am going to expand our smelting up north as we have blueprinted here. So I will be right back. And we're back. I've since put in 3 more iron smelting stations up here, so we're getting now a really good steady supply of our iron plate throughput. You can see it trickling down here. It's a lot more consistent than it was. There's one last thing I do want to do before we call this episode, and that is to fill in a little bit more of this lake here. So I'm going to save real quick and then probably do a time lapse of that here. Well, I filled in as much as I could with the landfill that I had. We're going to have to wait for it to build some more, but this should be a huge quality of life improvement for this game to be able to walk back and forth from our smelting station up there to where we're doing our automation down below. So I think that's a lot of progress for today. Let's call it there, but I hope you'll join me for the next episode.